Hello everybody, you're welcome to today's reaction and analysis video. And guess what? Today we are gonna be reacting and analyzing Home Free again. But before we do this new video, a lot of you told me that I didn't quite finish the last video, which is Brothers in Arms. I finished before it actually finished. So I was tempted to watch it on my own and listen to the end, but I said, why not finish it in the next one and then start the new video. So we're gonna watch the end together. So my apologies for that. Next time I'll wait till the end to make sure it's quite ended. Okay. So anyway, so we're going back to Brothers in Arms to listen to the end of it together, and then we'll come back to the new one. So are you ready? Okay. So let's go then. Let's trace it. I mean, the last time the screen went all black and I thought it's ended. Let's look for, yep, there we go. There we go. So let's see. Oh, wow. Wow, that was interesting. Even though that was just 2 notes, it's interesting they ended on, I thought they were gonna go, but that would be, you can predict that, right? But they actually did something really nice, something really unexpected by hanging it. The last note was just hanging, and that's not ordinary. All right, they went mi re, and they kept it there. They didn't resolve it. I think that was brilliant. So even though it's 2 notes, there's still something special about it. And I heard only 2 voices, not really 2 voices, 2 parts actually. So I heard the melody, and then I heard the bass, and boy, that was really deep. That was really deep. Okay, let's now move to the new video. All right, so we're gonna be doing Understand by Home Free, and it was released about 6 days ago, and already it's got 142,000 views. Yes, I'm sure over right now. Okay, so let's go.
Know the reason for the changing of the season, but I know how I feel about this when it comes to birds and the bees and chemistry, baby. You and me, we're a perfect fit in a world where anything goes. Out of control, girl, it's good to know there's a heart of gold and someone to hold back home, waiting on me. There's a lot of things I can't figure out, like how a 737 gets off the ground when a prayer goes up and answer comes down. What you doing with me right here, right now? Why am I such a lucky man? Head on my shoulder, hand in my hand. It'll always be a mystery. Yeah, there's just some things I don't need to understand. When you're rolling on this crazy ride, I don't know how the mind decides which moments become memories you're gonna keep for life. Come on, baby, what you say, we make some more tonight. There's a lot of things I can't figure out, like how a 737 gets off the ground when a prayer goes up and answer comes down. What you doing with me right here, right now? Why am I such a lucky man? Head on my shoulder, hand in my hand. It'll always be a mystery. Yeah, there's just some things I don't need to understand. To rise, and where the time goes when it flies. There's a lot of things I can't figure out, like how a 737 gets off the ground when a prayer goes up and answer comes down. What you doing with me right here, right now? Why am I such a lucky man? Head on my shoulder, hand in my hand. It'll always be a mystery. Yeah, there's just some things I don't need to understand.
Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a song. What a song. Now, I noticed that the previous song we did, Brothers in Arms, the bass stood out. The bass shined, okay? And in this one, it was the drum, the beatbox for me. Yes, it was Adam. Now, I won't start with him. Let's start with the other guys. The other guys are always brilliant, but I notice sometimes there's this person that always stand out in some specific song. Maybe the next time is another singer in the group. But for me today, it was the beatbox. And I'll tell you why. I'll go deep down inside. But let's start with the other guys. I mean, there's a lot in the song we could talk about and pinpoint. Like, it has a very beautiful melody to it. I mean, whoever wrote this song did an amazing job, because it has the play of words, the rhymes. Let's look at the lyrics. Let's just look at the lyrics. I'm just gonna find it. Understand lyrics. This song, songwriting is an art, and these are the kind of things that make it an art. Like it says here, I might not know the reason for changing the season, but I know how I feel about this when it comes to birds and the bees. Bees, all right? And chemistry, baby, you and me. Chemistry, baby, you and me. The E. So that's a play of words. We are a perfect fit in a world where anything goes. Out of control, girl, is good to know. Goes, no, the O, all right? That's another rhyme. There's a heart of gold. There you go again. So it's kind of put in there in between the next line, the O again. And someone to hold. Did you see that? He keeps going. They kept going. And it's not just put in the rhymes, but when you put it, it has to make sense as well. It has to make sense. Then it says back home waiting on me. And I can go on and on and on. I mean, it's so nice. There were other nice ones I heard. And let's go on. There's a lot of things I can figure out, like how a 737 gets out of the ground. So out ground. When a prayer goes up and answer comes down, what you're doing with me right now, here, right now, down, now. Why am I such a lucky man? Head on my shoulder, hand in my hand. It will always be a mystery. Yeah, there's just some things I don't need to understand. It goes on and on, hand, understand. So it's such a brilliant composition, a brilliant songwriting. And not just that, also the way the melody works. When they sing the chorus, you notice right in when I was listening and reacting to it, I pointed to a part. That part is so emotional. The way the chord progression changes, the way the next part came, that was a really emotional part. And that was, I think, after the chorus. So it's like going into the next verse, the bit going into the next verse. I feel it, and I know you did too. So they took us to somewhere out of this world, okay? But that's one thing about listening to these guys. You have to bring yourself back to planet Earth to remind yourself that everything you're hearing is done with the vocals, is done with their voices. And that brings me now to the drum. Adam is simply phenomenal. The guy is out of this world. Why did I say this? Always I say this, but today I'm going to go right deeper so you can understand with me that this guy is truly phenomenal. Okay, now he does the different parts of the drums, all right? And let's start with the snare drum, the one that goes, let me try. That one. He did two types of the snare drum, or two parts of the snare drum. So the one you hit in the middle, especially when they get to the chorus, that you hit hard in the middle. He did that with his voice, and the tonality was perfect. Yeah. And that's why you had to, when you're listening to them, you have to come back sometimes to planet Earth from wherever they took you to remind yourself that this is actually a human being's voice. Yeah. Because it sounded so real. All right. And he also did the rim. The rim is the edge of the snare drum, the edge. Yeah. The round, edges where you go, and that's the one he ended with. But what amazes me is that the tonality, the perfection of the tonality. All right. And he also did some other parts of the drum, like the kick drum, the one you do back with the feet. Like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So he does it with the feet. And that one has the fullness. It's so full. It's so rich. It has the punch. It has the attack. I wonder how he's perfected this. This is incredible. And then we have other percussions. Percussion is other things you hit, that, complement give rhythm to the song. Like, let's say an example of a percussion could be tambourine, could be shaker. So we also heard the hi-hat. That's the one, the metal part close to the snare drum. Yeah, simply amazing. I can go on and on and on, but these guys are out of this world. The harmonies are amazing. The harmonies sound like strings, when a lot of orchestra, a lot of people in the orchestra, some are playing the violin, some are playing the viola, some are playing the cello, and so on and so forth. It kind of takes you to a place. They sound like that. It sounded so real. These guys are incredible, and it was just released 6 days ago, and already over 142,000 views. Is that good? Yeah, and it truly deserves it. I really love Home Free, honestly, and I'm looking forward to doing more reaction and analysis to these guys. Awesome. Now I'll see you in the next video, next reaction and analysis video. So see you next time. Bye. I love you and I appreciate you for the links you send. See you next time. Bye.